Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Mando, and today I'm coming at you with another video. As you've seen by the title, I'm going to be answering the age-old question: is AirPod reselling worth it? Let's get into it. Okay, so when it comes to determining whether or not AirPod reselling is worth it, in my opinion, there are about 5 characteristics that are very important to go over. And those 5 are: is it easy to make money doing? Is there a high risk? Basically, is there a good chance that you might fail or lose the money that you invested? Number 3, do you need a lot of capital to start? So if you're a younger kid, are you going to have enough money to get into it, or is it out of your price range? Number 4, I have the possibility to scale it. So is it possible to be making a couple thousand every month, or is it something that's going to, top off at a couple hundred? And then number 5 is how hard it is to start. So this kind of almost goes hand in hand with capital. Do you need a lot of money, or do you need a lot of knowledge? Do you really have to know what you're doing, and all that? So those are the 5 categories that I'm going to be going into today, and ultimately seeing if it is worth it or not. Alright, so I think it's only right that we start with how hard it is to start, because only makes sense. So in my opinion, it is very, very easy to get into AirPod reselling. First thing you need is a supplier, which I will mention real quick. If you head over to moneygetsbigger.store, you will find my supplier links, and this is actually very vital to beginning AirPod reselling. If you're in those early stages, one of the most important things, if not the most important thing, is having a good supplier. Because if you have a supplier that is not giving you up to par products, you are almost guaranteed to lose out on money. And some of the ways you can lose on that is if you sell a product to somebody and it's bad quality, the AirPods are buzzing, like the sound quality is no good, they're going to return it, especially on the marketplaces like Mercari and eBay, where they're very buyer friendly. They're going to return your product, and then you're going to be left with an open product that doesn't sound well. So it's harder to sell because it's used, and it's even harder to sell because they sound bad. So having a high quality supplier who can give you 2 to 4 day US shipping, which my supplier does, is very important. And I'll also give you guys a sneak peek of some other things that he offers. Alright, so this is what you get when you buy the electronics reselling guide. Not only is it the 2 to 4 day AirPod shipper, which is the main part that we're selling here, but also comes with over 30 different links that you could resell with as well. So huge bang for your buck. Almost everybody, I've gotten a ton of messages back from me. Everyone who's bought this has made money with it. I mean, it's really super easy. I'll get into it a little later about some hypotheticals and stuff, but like real quick, AirPods with him are $18. Let's say you spend 50 on links, you spend 40 on 2 AirPods, you spent 90 bucks. You sell each of them for 160. You're already up 60 bucks, just like that. Within a week, you can get them in 3 days, sell them the next 3 days. In 1 week, already profitable with the link. So go ahead and check that out. All right, with that being said, it is very easy to get started AirPod reselling. If you don't want to buy my links, I completely understand. A little pricey for some people, but like I said, very, very worth it in the end. But if you don't have that supplier, you can buy them from other places, but the quality isn't guaranteed. But in general, how hard is it to start is very easy. You just need to get the product in hand, and once you have the product in hand, it's basically just sales. You can sell on Mercari, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Snapchat, locally to your friends. I mean, there's a plethora of ways to get these out, and it truly is not that hard. I've talked about it in other videos. They sell very quickly for me, and it's never a problem. I don't have them stacking up, and they just keep going out the door. I'm never having an issue where I have too many AirPods because they're not selling. So very easy to begin for people who don't have any experience. Alright, the number 2 thing that I'm going to be talking about is capital. So what I mean by that is basically how much money do you need to start? Is it one of those things where you're going to have to put in $1,000 to start making money, or can you see some good progress with just 20 bucks? And luckily for you guys, it is that second option. Now, like I said, again, with my supplier, let's just say another hypothetical here. If you spent 50 on the supplier, you're down $50. You buy 3 AirPods for 20 each. You're now down $110, and you have 3 AirPods. You can easily sell one of those AirPods for $110. That $80 to $100 range is usually the sweet spot on places like Mercari, so it's very possible that you can get lucky and sell a pair for $110. So just like that, you could be profitable off 1 pair. But we'll do it a little more conservative. Let's just say you sold each pair for 60 bucks. 60, 120, 180. You spent 110. You're up $70, and like I said, that could all happen in the span of 1 week due to his shipping being so fast. You can get them in 2 to 4 days, so we'll go on the longer side, call it 4 days. You receive AirPods in 4 days, and like I said, you sell them You have 3 AirPods, you sell 1 a day. You're profitable just like that in 1 week. The entire process took 1 week and you're already making money. So super, super easy to start, and you don't need a lot of capital. Even if you weren't to buy my links, if you got them from somebody else, AirPods usually, if you're getting them from a good supplier, maybe $20. So yeah, very easy to start and you don't need a lot of money. All right, the number 3 thing that I'm going to be going over is there a high risk? So is there a chance that if you put money into this, you're not going to get money back, you won't see profits and you'll ultimately end up losing money? And to answer that question, I would say no. This is a very low risk thing. 1, because of the cost of the AirPods, and 2, because of how easy it is to sell them. So let's just say you bought, like I said, 2 AirPods. You're only spending $40. Now I can see some people are in different financial situations. $40 might be, a lot of money to lose to one person, but $40 isn't bad. And let's say even if you bought one, $20, and if you don't sell that one for $20, I mean, you can even just use it for yourself. It's $20, and they are good quality. You can actually use these for yourself. I have used these when I go to the gym. Like if my headphones are dead, I have a pair in my bag that I use every now and then, and they come in clutch. They definitely do. They sound good too with my Supplier. So I would say there's no high risk here, just because of how low the price is and how easy it is to sell them. Like I said, they don't sit at all. They go out fast. So if you have them, they're going to sell. If you just stay persistent with it too, if you're getting unlucky and they're not selling, if you just keep sticking with it, I would really be surprised if you held a pair of AirPods for over a week, over 2 weeks. They sell very fast. All right, the next thing I'm going to go over is it easy to make money? I'm not going to talk about this one too much because I think I've already made it pretty clear that it is very, very easy to make money with this. That situation where I mentioned earlier, you buy 3 AirPods, you get them within 3 days, you sell them, you already made your money back, and you could have made your money back with 1 pair. So yes, the answer to that question is it is very easy to make money. You guys can go through some of my other videos, and you can also check out my AirPod reselling series where I actually do it myself and show you guys the process, and you will see there just how easy it is to make money. And the last topic I'm going to be going over in terms of determining if AirPod reselling is worth it is there a possibility to scale? And what I mean by this, as I mentioned earlier, is this something that you can make, a couple $1,000s a month doing, or is it really just, a small side hustle where you make $100 here and $100 there? And my answer to that question would be it is 100% scalable. And I know this because I myself have personally done, a couple $1,000s in a month reselling these AirPods. And it kind of it's just a rinse and repeat process. If we go back to that hypothetical I brought up where you buy the 3 AirPods and you sell them for $180. You started with what was it? I think, let's say $110 with the links and then the AirPods, and you got them for $180. You sold them for $180, 3 AirPods. Now you can buy 9. So $20 you can buy 9 AirPods. And then you sell all those AirPods for $50. Now you have $450. And then you can buy what, 22 AirPods with that. And then it's just rinse and rinse and rinse, and your money just keeps stacking and stacking and stacking. So the scalability of this is very, very high, and your money can really start to roll over if you're able, produce that amount of sales. But that is a hard thing to do, but it is definitely scalable, 100%. All right, and with all that being said, that brings us to our final verdict, which, if you couldn't guess by now, I think it was pretty obvious. AirPod reselling is 100% worth it, and one of the best ways to make money right now, especially as a teenager. So if you guys are not on this yet, I would highly suggest you do it. You can get links to my Supplier at moneygetsbigger.store like I showed you earlier. But yeah, if you guys do end up trying this, I wish y'all good luck. Let me know some of your progress. Hit me on Instagram or in the comments if you guys are doing well with this. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for y'all today. Hope this video helped you guys out. And make sure to like and subscribe. Be good.